Welcome back to yet another 213 Crispy video. And today we are doing a product review slash unboxing of a GOLDBAT 5200 milliamp 7.4 volt LiPo battery pack. This one is a 2-pack. They came from Amazon, and I think the pair of them, they were roughly $31-ish. So obviously it's a hazard bag. I already opened the box. I've saved you guys the headache of that. But let's go ahead and open up our package. So everybody needs a good knife around. This is actually an old Garcia fishing knife, fillet knife actually to be exact. There's a funny story behind this, but one day you'll find out. So on the box, once you get the packaging open, there is nothing on this box at all, on any corners. So just a plain empty box. Okay. So inside our wonderful packaging, it's actually, this box came a little bit better packaged than the other gold battery pack that I had purchased, the shorty. So this one comes in 2 boxes. So obviously we're only going to open up one, just for the simple fact that they are both the same. So just to show you, these are both 7.4 50C 5200 milliamp battery packs. So I'm going to set this one aside, and we're going to start with the top front. So LiPo Plus high discharge LiPo battery, and pretty much the same all the way across. There's your warnings across the back if you're curious on all of your warning labels. Also, this particular product is made in China, just about everything else in this world. Yeah, that's the only thing that's on the outside of this box. So let's go ahead and open up our packaging. So inside here, we have our safety instructions and warnings that is in English, Dutch, and French, Italian, and Spanish. Yep. So, pretty simple stuff. If you're curious about the user manual, there you go. Inside our box, let's go ahead and set that aside. Got our bubble wrapped battery. And this one's just like the other battery pack. It comes with a cable management cord, which again, it's kind of a nice touch that honestly it comes with that. It does come with the same cheap Dean's plug. So what I mean by cheap, let me show you an example of a original Dean's plug. Now I can tell you for a fact that what I'm getting ready to show you is the original once I get it out. It's just a little buried on my desk right now. So this ancient RC car here has an original Dean's plug on it. So you're going to notice the coloring is a lot darker, and it's dirty, but you get the idea. Quality of the plastic, you can feel the difference between the two plugs. I mean, there's a noticeable difference between these two ends. So plugging in and out, they don't seem to be too bad, but they still feel loose to me. That's why I say that these are inexpensive aftermarket Dean's plugs. They're not OEM Dean's plugs. It comes with a really short jumper to connect it to your balancing board. Probably going to be your biggest drawback to this particular battery pack. Comparing it to the lead that came with our shorty pack, which I am trying to find right now. So our shorty pack and the leads that came with it. I think this particular lead is about the perfect length, but you notice the difference in length on this particular product. It's substantially shorter, so trying to charge that might be an issue for some people, especially if you're trying to do multiples and you're using a big balancing board. Let's go ahead and fire it up on our charger and we will see if it came balanced. So we will turn on our wonderful high-tech X1 charger. Let me get rid of these. Grab my other set of plugs. Change my battery mode. Oops. Back. LiPo battery, 5200. So we're going to do a. Let's just go straight to storage charge. LiPo storage charge, 5200. We'll do 1 amp, just for shits and giggles. Obviously, it's a 2S battery. Let's go ahead and plug in my adapter that I've got. And plug in my 2S. So this is what I was talking about on this short lead. It does not play well with this balance board. And then plug in, oops, other way, my balance board. So there you go. So let's go ahead and see just exactly how this came from the factory. So my fan's a little noisy. Bear with this old charger. This old girl still works. 7.74 volts is what it came from the factory. So that tells me it was pretty much charged. And I am discharging at 0.7 amps right now. And I know this charger is not ideal. I don't want to say it's outdated, but it pretty much is. To today's standards of chargers, that's this. So I am going to use this battery pack that is in the other package, and we are going to get some weight for you weight conscious customers that is curious on how much a battery pack weighs. That way you can use it to identify, like for grams and so forth, if you're curious on trying to make weight or how much a battery weighs comparably to another battery type thing. So without anything, we're talking just our simple battery pack. And actually, I'm going to go ahead and remove this plastic wrap on here too, just so you have the correct weight. So they do come wrapped in that little cellophane plastic, whatever you want to call it. But now we got a bare battery, no fanciness about it, no extra leads, nothing. So in ounces, this product weighs 9.2 ounces. And then pounds, it's 0.575 pounds. And if you're curious, milliliters is 261. And grams, obviously, 261 grams. So if you are curious to know what the weights are, there you go. Obviously, this is going to take a while for my charger to bring this down to a storage level, so I am not going to bother you with watching paint dry, because I have a charger that's probably 8-10 years old. I don't know how old this thing is, but it's old. It does what I need to do. That's why I still have it around, and it makes perfect videos for stuff like this for you guys. So with that, fantastic batteries. They're going to do what I need them to do. These will work perfect in the E-Maxx. They will fit in just about anything besides like your buggies. So to give you an idea of size, let me grab my touring car down so I can show you, or not my touring car, but my carpet car, so I can show you guys what I mean by size. So this is my old carpet car, and the battery pack of this fits perfectly in that holding case, just like your original 6-cell battery packs did. So it's identically the same weight or size. Weight wise, they're going to be a little bit lighter than your old NiCads and nickel metal hydrates, but this, if you're in the market for some new LiPo batteries, and especially if you're going to bash around and you don't need the super duper amperage, so if you're looking for like a 50C, for example, and you don't want to spend $60 and go with an 80 or 100 or 120C battery, check out the GOLDBAT batteries. Check them out on Amazon. I will make sure that I put a link in the description to this particular product. I'm going to give them 2 thumbs up, so make sure if you guys are in the market for some good batteries, check them out. I would suggest it. Consider them highly. Obviously, you're not going to use these for your race applications. Comparably speaking to their other version, their Shorty that's a 60C, this one's going to be borderline. I think it will work just fine, but this one's more of like your bashing battery. But if you got a full size, for example, a truck, you may want that versus the Shorty, but I'm planning on running some buggies, so I need some Shorty batteries. So that's a comparison of size between your standard and your Shorty packs. And obviously, difference in milliamp ratings. This one does discharge at 60C, where this one's only 50. A little bit of a difference between the two. But other than that, again, we're going to wrap this video up. Thank you guys for watching. Hopefully you stuck it around this long. I appreciate it. If you have, make sure you comment down below if you have had any experience with this particular battery. Some people have. I know some people haven't. They've been around for a little while. They've got really good reviews on Amazon, and I decided to go ahead and get a couple. And thank you all for watching. Also, make sure you go check out Facebook, Instagram, all that fun stuff. I will put in the description down below to all my accounts, so that way you guys can get sneak peek footage, either of videos or pictures on there. Go check all that out. And with that, I'm going to wrap this video up. Thank you all for watching, and have a great and fantastic day.